Hi everyone, in this video we are going to install NVM, Node Version Manager, and Node.js in our Ubuntu WSL installation. Now I'm going to start Windows Terminal by pressing Windows key and type in Terminal and press Enter.
Start window, search window T, N, Windows Terminal, press right to switch preview 1 of 1 level 1.
Press Enter.
Untitled, loading complete.
So this is H.
Terminal dash search dash personal.
It's wrong.
Unknown.
Press window.
Start window,
again.
search window, search box edit blank T. Terminal, app, press
App.
right to switch preview 1 of 1 level 1.
Press Enter.
Unknown, Windows Terminal,
This is
information
Windows Terminal. I will open the Ubuntu by pressing Ctrl-Shift-P to access the list of the available CLI, and then press multiple times down arrow until I found Ubuntu and press Enter. Shift Control Spacebar.
Windows PowerShell Control plus Shift, Azure Cloud, Git Bash, Ubuntu -20.04
This is
Control
Ubuntu.
plus Shift plus 55
Press Enter.
Ubuntu -20.04 terminal blank.
This is Ubuntu.
To run a command as administrator.
So usually when I use console CLI, the first thing I will do is to change the prom line. This is the current prom line.
Whisker at WSC $.
Again.
Whisker at WSC $.
Because every time we enter command in the CLI, it will need to read the prompt first before read the outcome. So to save some time, I'm gonna change the prompt to the shorter one by typing ps1
equals quote.
This is where we put the prompt that we want. This is optional. I'm gonna put in Ubuntu space
Ubuntu
quote. Enter.
Ubuntu.
Now it's Ubuntu. The prompt is Ubuntu. It is much faster compared to the previous one. With the previous line.
Whisker at WSC $ps1 equals quote Ubuntu quote.
So it's pretty long. Every time I want to read the previous line, I press numpad 7 and the current line numpad 8, and the next line is numpad 9. This is the review. I think it's review cursor. Sometimes I mix up between the term review cursor. Yeah. Now we want to install NVM, Node Version Manager. Node Version Manager is simply a tool that manages Node.js installation, so we can switch. Did I
Streamlabs
forget?
Streamlabs desktop.
Oh yeah, still not show my desktop.
Whisker at
Okay, this is my desktop. So back again. Sorry about that. NVM is a tool for user to switch and manage NVM and Node.js installation, because we can have multiple versions of Node.js. To install NVM, simply there's a curl command that needs to be run that will download content from GitHub and will be the downloaded content will be piped out to Bash and it will be run. That will install NVM. I will put the curl command in the description box, or I already have it in my text clipboard, Windows text clipboard. Press Window plus V.
Windows Input Experience window, emoji and more menu grouping. Windows Input Experience window, emoji and more menu grouping. Emoji and more menu document list, clipboard list. curl-o-https://raw.getubsercontent.com/.
This is the curl something. Now press enter.
Windows Input Experience window.
Now I'll tap to focus to the Ubuntu.
Streamlabs desktop. Whisker at WSC Ubuntu -20.04 terminal. Whisker at WS space H.
I'm not sure why this doesn't work. Maybe there is something changes.
H S.
Press left arrow.
A.
to access to the curl command.
C.
Now I'm gonna read the curl command. Press numpad 8.
Ubuntu curl-o-https://raw.getubsercontent.com/nvm-sh/nvm/v0.39.2/install.sh
Press enter.
%total %received %sphered average speed time current. Upload total spent Ubuntu.
Ubuntu. So it is successfully installed. I'm going to press numpad 7 to read the previous line.
Left bracket dash export NVM line di blank equals greater bash line completion source string already equals greater NV blank equals greater and 115,000 upload total spent total receive Ubuntu curl dash o dash.
It looks like there's no problem. So I'm going to test is this installation successful or not by pressing nvm space dash v as in version.
NVM space dash v.
Press enter.
V dash space m
nvm
n v m n v
dash v
0.39.2 Ubuntu
0.39.2. This is the nvm version. But if it doesn't work, we need to close the Ubuntu terminal and then open again and try run it again. It happened to me earlier. Maybe this doesn't happen now because I've already installed NVM previously. So this is NVM. We already finished installing NVM. Now we are going to install Node.js. To see the list of Node.js, first I want to point out that NVM uses alias, many alias. By default, NVM has alias like Node. Node is an alias for the latest version of Node.js. So basically, those aliases is alias point either to another alias or a specific version. For instance, Node is the alias for the latest version of Node.js. It will update it every time our system connected
system
to
network
the
state button for
server,
decode-2
connected to the Node server, and if there is newer version of Node.js, the Node alias will be updated. Another alias is like let's say LTS slash star. It's an alias for the latest version of LTS. And another example is LTS slash hydrogen. Is an alias that points to the latest version of LTS with the code name hydrogen. So each version, each LTS has a code name, and one code name can be shared by many versions of LTS. For instance, I think 1.8 is hydrogen, so there are many codename hydrogen with many versions. So LTS slash hydrogen only points to the latest version of hydrogen. So that's about alias. Okay, now I want to display the installed node in current computer. But one thing to remember that NVM does not only to display the installed version, but it's also gonna display the alias that is already in our system, because our alias can be updated many times. To show the list of the installed Node.js version without alias, type nvm slash not slash sorry nvm space ls space dash dash no dash alias nvm
space n
VM
NVM space
ls
LS
space
LS space
dash dash
dash O
no
no
dash alias.
W I L A S S
Read again.
Ubuntu NVM LS dash no dash alias
Press enter.
V1 4.21.1 V1 6.18.1 V1 8.12.1 dash greater V1 9.0.1 Ubuntu.
So there are 4 alias already installed in the system. Sorry, not 4 alias, 4 versions that already installed in the system. And the latest mentioned version, it has a dash greater in front of the version, which represents the arrow symbol, which means this is the currently active version. I'm gonna read again by pressing numpad 7
Dash greater V1 9.0.1
and the previous line.
V1 8.12.1
So I want to remember one version that we are going to uninstall it.
V1 6.18.1
V1 V16.18.1. Read again.
V1 6.18.1
16.18.1. This is the version that we are going to uninstall. To uninstall, type in NVM
N M M V space N V M
NVM
NVM space
uninstall
U N I S A F L
space
uninstall space 1 6
16.18.1.
6 1 8 8 1
Press enter. So read again.
Ubuntu NVM uninstall 1 6.18.1
Press enter.
uninstalled Node V1 6.18.1 Ubuntu.
So it is uninstalled. We're gonna display again the currently installed version by typing nvm
M NVM L S
ls
LS
space
space
dash dash no dash alias.
dash N O no dash S
Read again.
Ubuntu VM LS dash no dash alias
No, that's typo.
S A I L dash
Alias.
A I S
Read again.
Ubuntu VM LS dash no dash alias
Press enter. We'll try again.
space
nvm
M
space
NVLS LS
space dash dash no dash alias.
S
Press enter.
V1 4.21.1 V1 8.12.1 dash greater V1 9.0.1 Ubuntu.
So there are only 3 installed versions. That means we are successfully uninstalled one version. Now I want to show how to install the latest. I'm gonna uninstall all of this version for the sake of the demo installation demo. Okay, I'm gonna uninstall the
Dash greater V1 9.0.1
this one.
dash greater V1 9.0.1 dash greater V1 9.0.1
Slowly.
greater space V1 9.0.1
19.0.1 nvm.
NVM
Okay, install
UNISTALL uninstall space
19.0.1.
19.0.1
Press enter.
right bracket NVM cannot uninstall currently dash active node version comma V1 9.0.
Oh, because it is active, we cannot uninstall this one. So to change to the other version, set it active, use the keyword use. Now I want to check the other version, install version.
Right Ubuntu NVM uninstall 19 dash greater V1 9. V1 8.12.1 V1 8.12.1
V1 8.1. V1 8.2.1
V1 8.12.1
V1 8.12.1. Okay, 18.12.1. I'm gonna use that version right now. Press NVM. Press NVM.
space NVM
Use USE
use
space. Okay, I need to remember. What was that version
right
again?
V1 8. V1 4.21.1 Ubuntu NV V1 4.2 V1 8.12.1 V1 8.12.1
18.12.1. Type in 18. point
18,
one
1,
to
2,
point
12, 1.
one. Read again.
Ubuntu NVM use 18.12.1.
So it's NVM. NVM, sorry. NVM space use space 18.12.1. Press enter.
Now using Node v 18.12.1 left paren, npm v8.19.2 right paren, Ubuntu.
Now we already switch the version. I want to install the 19 something version. Show list of the install version again by
Space,
pressing
nvm, nvm,
vm ls dash dash
no,
node alias.
w, w, s.
Read it again.
Ubuntu NVM ls no alias. v1 4.21.1, greater v1 8.12.1, v1 9.0.1, Ubuntu.
19.0.1. This is the latest version. We're going to uninstall it by typing nvm space uninstall space 19.0.1.
nvm space u n I n n
Game
space nvm nv u n I n t l uninst 1 9 19 0 1.
19.0.1. Press enter.
Ubuntu
nvm.
NVM uninstall 19.0.1.
Press enter.
Uninstalled Node v1
It is
9.0.
already uninstalled. So we currently only have two versions. Now I want to show if we want to install the latest Node version, the newest version of Node, type in
Space
nvm
nvm
install
l
and the
install
keyword,
space
the alias, which is Node, Node.
node.
Click again.
Ubuntu NVM install Node.
Press enter.
Downloading and installing Node v1 9.0.1. Local cache found : $left brace NVM line dir right brace /cache bin /node v1 9.0.1 Ubuntu.
I just press the numpad 8 to read the current line. Now press read previous line.
Now using Node v1 9 checksums match bang local cache found.
So it's already installed. I already have it on my cache. Once we installed one version, automatically the installed version will be the active version. Like now, I'm gonna show the list of the installed version by typing nvm ls dash dash no dash alias. Press enter.
v1 4.21.1, v1 8.12.1, greater v1 9.0.1, Ubuntu.
19.0.9 dash greater. Again.
Greater v1 9.0.1.
Dash greater v19.0.1. So it back again. Now, usually I only want to install LTS version. To show list of the available LTS, type in nvm
NVM
space ls dash remote
ls
space
remote space
dash LTS long-term service
LTS.
Read it again.
Ubuntu NVM ls remote LTS.
Press enter.
v4.2.0 left paren LTS : argon right paren v4.2.1 left paren LTS : argon right paren v4.2.2 left paren.
So that is the list of the available LTS. So one code name, like it was Oregon, has multiple versions, LTS versions. So there is only one, the latest version for a specific code name. For instance, I'm going to get what is the latest code name? I'm gonna read the previous line.
v1 8.12.1 left paren, latest LTS : hydrogen right paren.
It's hydrogen. It's 18 point something. So I'm gonna look, I think 16.
v1 6.18.0
This is
left paren
16.
LTS : gallium right paren.
Gallium is 16. I think we have already used gallium here. Try again, 14.
v1 6.14 v1 6.13.2
I'm
left
pressing
paren LTS : gallium right paren.
I'm pressing numpad 7 to read the previous lines multiple times.
v1 4.21 v1 4.21.0 left paren LTS : fermium right paren.
Fermium. This is fermium. LTS. Now pressing next line to read which is the latest version of Fermium.
V1 4.2 1.1 left paren. Latest LTS colon. Fermium right paren.
Oh, this the next line is the latest version of Fermium. To install the latest version of Fermium, which is the version is
V1 4.2 1.1 left. V1 4.2 1.1 left paren. Latest LTS colon. Fermium right paren.
14.2.1. 14.2.1 is the latest version of the LTS Fermium. There can be multiple LTS for one code name. To install the latest LTS for Fermium is type in
Equal space
NVM
NVM NVM
install
L install space
LTS
LTS
slash
LTS slash
Fermium.
FRMIUM.
It again.
Ubuntu NVM install LTS slash Fermium.
So LTS slash Fermium is basically only an alias to point to the latest version of Fermium, LTS Fermium. Press enter.
V1 4.2 1.1 is already installed. Now using Node V1 4.2 1.1 left paren.
It's
NVM
apparently already installed. So, but you know what I mean? To install the specific LTS version. Now I want to install by version. I'm gonna go to the previous line to find arbitrary versions.
V1 6.15.0 left. V1 6.14.2 left paren. LTS colon. Gallium right paren.
I think we can use this one,
V1 6.14.2 left paren.
16.14.2. To install version 16.14.2, type in
Space
NVM
M NVM
install
install space
16.14.2.
16 dot 1 4 2 Ubuntu NVM install 16.14.2
16.14.2. Right, press and now read again.
Ubuntu NVM install 16.14.2 Ubuntu NVM install 16.14.2
Oh, press enter. This is gonna take some times because it needs to download first from the server the 16.14.2 version. The previous version that we installed is instantly because I've already caged the versions uh, on my local computer, so it's directly installed. So right now we need to wait the 16.14.2. I'm still not good with remembering versions because it doesn't read like like 16.14.2. It's much easier for us as a human, but our system reads the version like 16.1, and sometimes there's a time space 16.1 4.2. So my mind still read like 16.1 to 164.1 4.2, but the real but actually it is 16.14.2. So yeah, the way we read it is has great influence. It's still downloading.
blank
Blank.
Ubuntu NVM install 16.14.2
It still download that 16.14.2. So I think we already cover all, not all, but some of the important commands from NVM, which is installed by the news version, installed by LTS for the basic version, installed by a code, not code, by version, and to list all the available LTS, to list the installed version, and we cover what is alias too, and yeah, I think that's about it. I think that's the uninstall is. I think we've covered the the important commands, at least for me until now. And how we can use to switch version, we can use keyword use, command use for install. For example, if we want to use version 16 point, let's say 16.14.2, we use nvm space use space 16.14.2. Use as in use nvm use space 16.14.2. So we don't use the v in front of the version, just the version number, because every time we list the install version, nvm put v in front of the version number. So it got me confused when I learned this. So we don't need to use the v, just use the number. All right. Uh, it looks like this is gonna take some time to download 16.14.2. Okay, but I think it's already it's pretty some what I want to convey, which is to use WSL as our development environment. On the next video, I want to reset my Ubuntu installation so that I still have a clean environment, Ubuntu environment, and above all, my Windows is still clean. We don't have we don't need to install all the tools to for every programming language as a system. And yeah, all right. See you on the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.